go, guys. All right, so somebody raise your hand and tell me one difference you noticed between this problem and the problem we just did. Caleb.
2x.
Ah. Actually, I'm going to change that slightly, Caleb. There's an x squared and there's an x, right? So there's two different types of x's here. Okay, that's a good observation. What else? There's no parentheses. Those are the two things you should be noticing. And at least if you notice one, we're on the right path. So when there's parentheses, I get to switch the sign of what's inside, keep the sign of what's outside. But when there's no parentheses, well, that changes things slightly. So now I have to do a little bit of work. But before I do that little bit of work, raise your hand if you remember ever doing the quadratic formula in one of your classes. Half of you probably have, half of you have not. Okay. All right. And Caleb, you were already kind of going with it. You said x equals? Good. Stop there. I know. I'm kind of stopping in the middle. X equals negative b. Blah, 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 all over 2a, right. Okay. So notice I said blah, 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 because right now I don't care about that stuff. I cared about the beginning and I cared about the end. And you guys told me x equals negative b over 2a, right? That's actually how I'm going to find the axis symmetry in this one. That helps me out quite a bit. So before I do that, though, I need to list my A, B, and I'm actually going to make you list the letter C also. And that way in a couple weeks when we do quadratic formula, you'll be like, oh yeah, I know A, B, and C. So we talked about A. We talked about A when we were factoring. What was A? Coefficient where? In front of which variable? The first one, the x squared term. And the coefficient here is 1. Okay? B is the number in front of the x term. What number is in front of the x? Negative 6. And C is the number that's all lonely. It has no x with it at all. What is C? Okay. So if you hadn't learned that in the past, I'm teaching you that now. A, B, and C. Pretty simple, right? Okay, let's go ahead and do our axis of symmetry then. So what am I going to write for the top? Caleb? 6. A negative 6 is positive 6. And 2 times A, 2 times 1 is? So now here's our trick question. What is the axis of symmetry? Let's see, Haley. She said the key word. X equals 3. All day today, people have been telling me your axis of symmetry is 3. No, it's x equals 3. That's right. There's my axis of symmetry. And that's half of my vertex, isn't it? I know it's 3 comma something, right? How do I find that something? How do I find that something back from algebra 1, hopefully? Nothing new here, I promise. Yeah, I like to think this is the Glade plug-in song. Plug it in, plug it in. These 2 x's, plug it into both x's. Go ahead and do that. 3 squared minus 6 times 3 plus 6. 9 minus 18 plus 3. Hey, let me give you a quick heads up because I've seen a few people mess this up. Adding and subtracting you have to do from which way to which way? Left to right. Do not try to put these 2 together first. 9 minus 18 is negative 9 plus 3, negative 6. Okay. So out of this, what's the new thing you just learned today so far? What? Yep, x equals negative b over 2a. You mean, Corey, you already learned how to plug in a number before? Okay. All right, so we have a vertex. Go ahead and graph your vertex. Corey, I am guaranteeing that you've learned the rest of this already. How's that sound? You've learned everything you need to learn for today. You probably did. would be, yes. Depending on what teacher you had is what they got into with quadratics. So what's the next thing I need to do? I'll give you a hint. You've done it already today. Set up a chart. Okay, X and Y chart. X and Y chart. Okay, what are my two X numbers that I used before? Oh, I think I'll use those again. Why not? Trace, what were my two Y values I started with before? I think I'll start with those again. Why not? They look at the same thing so far, right? What do you think I need to multiply these Y values by? Brittany? Not by 3. This right here has nothing to do with your chart. Oh, you mean this 3? Yes. Why? Yeah, it's the first number, right? The number in front of the X squared. So some people like to think of it the number in front, and some people like to think of it it's the letter A. Whichever way. Well, what's 1 times 1? 4 times 1. I'm not recopying that down. Does that sound good to you guys? Yeah. So from the vertex, I go over 1 and up 1 on both sides. Go back to the vertex and go over 2 and up 4. Over 2 and up 4. And I draw my U. That's it. That makes sense? Now, could I have plugged in the number 2 and the number 1 into the original equation? I could have. I could have. If I forget this chart, I can make my own chart by plugging in the numbers to the original equation. So I make my own chart that I multiply. Does that make sense? Pretty simple? Nothing really new, right? Alright, let's skip to the hard one. There it is. You take a minute and start. So we found our A, B, and C. So now I'm going to find my axis of symmetry by using my formula. X equals negative B over 2A. Negative B would be positive 1. 2 times 1/2 is 1. So my axis of symmetry is X equals 1. Now that I have my axis of symmetry, I actually have half of my vertex. So now I'm going to plug that in. 1/2 times 1 squared minus 1 minus 6. So 1 squared is 1 times 1/2 is 1/2 minus 1 minus 6. Now do it left to right. What's 1/2 minus 1? Negative 1. Negative 1/2 minus 6. Negative 6.5, right? So there's my vertex. Yes. Yes, as long as. Haley, here's the key thing. Are you ready? Yep, that's right. Use it. Hey, when you're taking any sort of standardized test, use that calculator. All right, let's make a table. Wonder what goes in this table. Brianna, what X numbers go in? What Y numbers do I start with? Kira, what Y numbers do I start with? She wanted me to call her Kiara instead because she was confused. She's like, wait, you're not calling me the wrong name. Brianna did. Kaylin, what do I need to multiply by? Good. Does that make sense? Okay, now here's the thing. I'm going to put my point at 6, or 1 and negative 6 and 1/2. And from that point, I go over 1 and up 1/2. So I'm right on the crosshairs now, right? Okay. Does that make sense so far? Go back to the vertex, and now we go over 2 and up to. So I'm halfway in between and halfway in between. So I'm still halfway in between when I go up to. Does that make sense? Same thing over here, over 2, up 2. I make my U. That's it. Any questions? Feel pretty good?